Eddie Brock and his son Dylan are still trapped in a horrifying alternate timeline where symbiotes rule supreme. Can they learn anything that will help them in their battle against Null? Well, let's hop into the pages of Venom issue number 29 and find out together, shall we? So then, as this comic opens up, we get this world's Agent Venom, aka Annie Brock, regaling us with the origin of how the whole world went to hell. It seems that back in the day when she was working as Venom, she was actually really good friends and close crime-fighting partners with Peter Parker. In fact, Pete was the very first person that she told that she was pregnant. Of course, she didn't know who the father was, what with the whole symbiote immaculate conception thing. Peter was not only very supportive of his friend, but we actually get to see a side of Spider-Man we don't see all that much. He talks about knowing how hard it is to be raised by a single parent, and that if Annie needs anything in the world, he would love to step on in and basically be a father figure to this kid. Annie ultimately refuses, saying that she'll never truly be alone because we have this under control. And for the first couple years, that genuinely seemed true. Dylan grew up, had a happy, normal life, but everything changed one day when he started hearing the voice of Null in his head. Teenagers, am I right? Puberty really does make them into monsters, just, never so literally as this. Dylan became Codex, and used his amazing powers to influence the symbiote Hive mind. After stealing only a small piece of his mother's suit, he was soon able to amass a huge army. At first, he started trading suits, but eventually he didn't even need to wear one to control them. He could also straight up destroy them with his mind too, which is scary for a number of reasons, not the least of which being that the Dylan from our world could still very much gain that sort of power and soon. And while all these revelations are going on, we also have the Brock family soap opera playing out at the heart of this story. Annie says that she's not the mother or wife that they remember. And Dylan also argues too that he's not the same Dylan that this lady knows too. He's not going to go crazy and try and take over the world because, well, he lived a very different life with his father. Before they can have any real Dr. Phil breakthroughs, though, the Scorpion attacks yet again, empowered by Codex with a brand new suit. Gargan has wanted revenge on Eddie for a long time. This is why he also took up the mantle of Virus, but once again, poor Gargan is denied his revenge as Dylan kicks in with his powers to banish his new suit. Eddie, being classic Eddie, plans to wring Gargan's throat for everything he's just done, but eventually it starts to set in, oh, yeah, I guess my acting like that is the whole reason you're after me right now, huh? And that if I didn't literally cripple you or throw you at all those Carnage drones, you probably wouldn't have reason for revenge right now. This is one of those I gotta work on myself instead of blaming other situations, huh? Ultimately, Gargan will get the chance to redeem himself. After all, he knows where Codex's inner sanctum is, and if he got a suit from the evil Dylan of this world, that means good Dylan can probably track him down. Meaning that with the help of Eddie and Dylan, this symbiote rebellion may actually have a chance to take back the world from Codex once and for all, but for that we will have to check back on in next time. And so that was Venom issue number 29, everybody, and overall I thought it was good. Not great, but good. I think this story spends a fair amount of time filling in a lot of blanks that we as the reader were probably smart enough to fill in on our own. I do kind of enjoy the fact that Matt Gargan's whole plot for revenge, becoming Virus, then getting a brand new suit were ultimately for naught as he is defeated at every single turn. But I also know there really are some Matt Gargan fans out there who were genuinely pulling for him and hoping that he would manage to get some modicum of victory, but no, he's just a big old butt monkey. This story does seem to be building up to a suitably epic conclusion. You have to wonder what Dylan is gonna feel like when he ultimately comes face to face with his evil counterpart. It's one of those there but for the grace go I type of stories. Overall though, I'd give this one a 7 out of 10. Pretty good, but we know this series can do oh so much better.
Hey there everyone, it's your old pal Cave Joel, and if you're seeing me right now, that means you watched to the end of the video, which I am very appreciative of. It really helps drive engagement and retention and all that other good YouTube stuff. So does liking and commenting. Wink wink. If you like my content too, you should check out my Patreon page. We just redid all the tiers, so there's a ton of great rewards. You can become a patron for as little as $1 a month, and well, it would just really help me out. It's never expected, but always appreciated. So until next time everyone, I've been Cave Joel, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.